And welcome back, everyone. Today I want to show you some tricks and tools which help me personally to find tournaments near me which have a good prize fund and which I just like in general. I have many of you guys asking me, how do you find tournaments, especially near you? And there's no like clear-cut tool to find those tournaments. So today I just want to show you some of the websites that help me personally to find some tournaments. So let's jump right into it. The first website I want to shout out basically is ChessMix. Like, this video is not sponsored or anything like that. It's just a website which I think is quite useful and helpful in general. There is one disclaimer: this website is not free. I think you have to pay an annual fee of, it's like 30 euros, 40 euros, something like that. But you'll get access for 1 year. And for me personally, it's just worth it. So what you can do here is, first of all, as far as I know, there's the app for the phone as well, which I personally don't use, but you do have access to the website, and there you can just click on the month you want to select, and there you have classical tournaments as well as rapid tournaments. I'm not sure if those are only rapid tournaments or also blitz tournaments at the same time. It might be blitz as well, so that is quite useful itself, because I think other websites don't really have a filter for shorter time control tournaments, and here it's quite easily visible. So that's a big upside. And on top of that, if you click on a certain tournament, you immediately see the prize fund which they offer, or the first prize. Sometimes it's the first prize, sometimes it's a prize fund. For example, here is a prize fund and first prize, which is written. And here there are really many tournaments which I personally don't really find on other websites that easily. And it's all over the world. Like here, I can even see this is January, so it's already gone. But I even see some tournaments in Austria, some in Germany. So then I can see those are nearby and potentially have good prize fund, if that's something which is important for you. And also you immediately can click on more details, which will bring you to the paper basically where all of the information is written. So that's very easily done. I can also check now to see, for you guys to see how I would do it. For example, for I think for June, I'm still looking for tournaments, and what I would do is just go through them. Okay, United States would be a bit too far for me, even though the prize fund is pretty good. Same for South America and so on. But for example, I would see one in Austria. Okay, for me personally, I would see, since I'm making a living from chess, 300 euros for the first prize is not something I would necessarily play. But once you look at this, for example, then I saw that there is this tournament, 7 rounds in the Netherlands, first prize 2,500. So especially if you're trying to earn money from playing chess, I think this website is very useful. Again, you can click on more details and you will immediately have this sort of paper here. Okay, this is in Dutch, but you get the point overall. So this website is super helpful. Again, chessmix.com, not sponsored or anything. You do have to pay a certain annual fee, but I think this is very helpful, and this website overall is not that well known as far as I know. Then we come to the second website, which is the FIDE calendar, which ranks a bit lower on my personal tier list. You do have all of the official events here, like World Championship matches and European Championships and so on. But if you're really trying to look for open tournaments, there are not that many here. Most of them are like actual top tournaments as well. For example, in February they put the Prague International Chess Festival and Aeroflot Open, so very strong tournaments overall. And for example, for March here they put only one world top event here, other than the FIDE events and the official events like the European Individual Championship where I'm playing. So there are some open tournaments here. For example, in April, they put a couple of them, Reykjavik Open, Fairganas Open, quite a couple tournaments which are quite well known. But overall, yeah, you can use the FIDE calendar to kind of scan for the major events. But if you're trying to look for perhaps more smaller tournaments, or some tournaments which are maybe not as strong, like some Grandmaster tournaments, then I would definitely pick ChessMix. The other website, which I just came across right now, is this chess tournament calendar. I personally never really used it so far, but I saw that they kind of marketed as the biggest chess calendar worldwide, which it also looks like it. Like here you have on 12th of March, you have, I don't know how many tournaments, but many of them. So this could also be a tool. For me personally here, there are probably even too many tournaments, which some of them are just way too weak for me personally to participate in. But if you're really trying to look for any single tournament which is there and trying to look for some which are very much nearby your place, then this website could also definitely be something to check out. But in general, ChessMix is the one I would recommend, even though you do have to pay a certain annual fee. So yeah, that's it. I hope this was useful overall for all of you. I know that finding chess tournaments can often be somewhat of a challenge, and with those tools I showed you, especially ChessMix, I'm saying it already for the fifth time, is a tool which I personally quite like. And of course, apart from that, always ask your friends if they do know some certain tournaments near you. And of course, online tournaments are now there as well, which are happening quite often. But of course, playing in an over-the-board event is a totally different feeling. So again, I hope you found this useful. By the way, one thing I wanted to mention as well: if you are an organizer and are looking for a grandmaster, I'm using this as kind of an advertisement that I always like to play in some events which are nicely organized, even if the event is not that strong. That's important for me, but not as much. If you do want to organize a nice tournament and are looking for a grandmaster, definitely shoot me a message. I'm always on the lookout for some nice tournaments as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys.